You are listening to the Foamy Heads podcast, where we discuss craft beer and anything else that accompanies a glass.
Mitch's hair looks great.
It's always so
You
cool.
had hair back in high school, though,
yeah.
like long hair, like Hanson style long hair.
Oh my gosh,
Mitch had like
nice.
really long
It
blonde
never
hair.
got to shoulder, but it was always,
Oh,
I
that's
tried.
fun.
I tried.
And then eventually you just fully committed at some point, right?
I had to.
You kept the beard.
The beard stays full enough.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping it for now.
I would say keep it.
It's a great look.
It's a great look.
I try.
Foamy Heads are back in Nashville. Mitch made the trip from Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Was it work event or was it a friend thing?
It was
Yeah,
a work
Thursday.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Friday night work thing. He wanted everyone to come up to town so he could show off his boat.
Yeah.
So we all got on the boat and hit the lake. And I guess you could say it's team building.
Were you having some beers that night on the boat too?
A couple beers.
You were pounding it pretty good Thursday night though. I was thinking you were at a beer share Thursday, right?
Yeah, the beer share this guy brought in Mortalis and Treehouse.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Super
it's
jealous.
been a long time since I've had either of those breweries, and they were excellent.
Treehouse is always so
Treehouse
amazing.
is
I've
good.
been.
Yes.
Yeah. it's
Treehouse,
so good.
fruited sours from Mortalis, Treehouse
crazy.
Hazies, Thursday night, and then Friday night, on the boss's
More
boat
beer.
at work. Yeah. And then keep staying over till Saturday.
Yep.
Props to you.
Yeah, man. Thankfully we got out of the hotel pretty early. They woke us up with a literal fire. So hey,
You're out safe.
we're out
Yes.
safe.
Everybody's fine.
Every
Yeah.
day was okay.
Yeah.
And now we're hanging out in Nashville, Tennessee, Marble Fox's new location. We've got a familiar face for those that have listened before. Michelle
Hello.
Brewchelle, as she's known on the internet, Nashville's beer queen.
Oh.
That's something I came up with. That I don't. It's
I like
it's
it.
probably true
Yeah.
too.
Oh, you're so
but,
sweet. Thank you.
Um,
I'm certainly Nashville's craft beer ambassador.
absolutely.
Heck
She's great, man. We've had her on the show
Mhm.
twice.
Twice.
Twice. So last time I believe was at the Cabin Fever
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Festival in Murfreesboro, put on by Cedar Glade Brew. She stopped by for a little
That
bit.
was a good time. That was a
Um,
good
That
time.
was I had a good time
That
there.
was
I had
fun.
never been,
Yeah,
so that was
first
good.
time, and they're doing it again this year.
I saw that.
They're doing another one. John's
It's already time?
It's time to start planning
Okay.
for sure.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
Goodness, man.
doing it again. Prior to that, though, we were at Marble Fox's original location
Ah.
when we had
Word.
Michelle
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
That was my first podcast with you guys.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
such a good time.
That was awesome. That we also had a plant in that one.
Probably the same
It's
plant.
The same plant.
Oh, it is?
It's the same plant. Yeah, the one that kept getting in our faces.
And returning guests.
That's right. 2 return guests on the show today. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What noticeably, I mean, everything that Michelle does, like when she's talking about beer and things like
Yeah.
that, like she puts 100% into it. One of the things that stands out to me about Michelle is when we were doing the tasting last time at Marble Fox, she had not only like and go back and listen to it, but she has like what pairs well with each beer, but she was able to pick out flavor profiles of each beer and she put them in the order that we needed to drink. So
Yes.
like we didn't have to pick and choose. Should we go with this one first? Should we go with that one? It worked. And she picked out the flight. You picked out the flight the
did.
first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
And when we were throwing around ideas for this time, it just kind of made sense to do the same thing again because
Yeah.
she's just that good at it.
Thank
So
you.
welcome back.
Oh, man.
Hi. Thank you.
Very good
Thanks
having
for
you.
having me.
Yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up for you
Yes.
in the near future,
yeah.
and we'll definitely get to that. Let's kind of talk about the space first. New Marble Fox location off Woodbine.
Yes.
They've been open for how long has this new
Is it
spot
2
been open?
weeks?
Officially, I feel like I feel bad now. I
We
don't
don't-
know
I don't-
exactly,
yeah.
but
Put us
it's
on the spot.
Sorry about that, Mitch. I'm sorry.
possibly a month though, because they had the overlap in the 2 locations at first.
That is
and
the
then now this is
Yeah.
the baby. This is it.
online. It's hard to tell when you are involved in a few chat groups of
Yeah.
spaces opening because they do several soft kind of like test preps days where they're not publicly open. So I never know when a place is fully open unless I'm in my app and I'm looking up their place specifically, because I don't know about you guys, but Instagram, social media, I don't ever see anything from anybody I actually want to see from these days. And it's so
all the
frustrating.
algorithm, man.
Yeah.
It is.
It's all
And
the algorithm.
fun fact with my algorithm, it's primarily beer and plants.
Heck yeah.
Lucky you.
So-
Somehow she scored that, and I have a beer account. I don't even get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't have to scroll back very far on Marble Fox's Instagram to see like their posts from like their final days at their original location before they moved
True.
in. So it's definitely recent.
It is. It is.
Yeah, probably a couple weeks to a month at most that this one's been open. And I'm excited because the last time we podcasted here was with you, and the first podcast that we're doing in this new location is also with Michelle. Brewchelle.
Not
on
a
Instagram.
coincidence at all.
No, not at
I
all.
mean,
It wasn't.
Heck yeah.
Before we get into the topic of conversation today, let's talk about what we're drinking. So you picked a flight for us.
I did pick the flight. So I went with 4 of their core beers that are always on draft, just depending on whether a keg kicks. But so starting from left to right, we have the Southern Blonde, Easy Always, double dry hop pale ale, Zoro Mexican lager.
I'm so excited for that.
That
one was one of my
baby.
favorites on the last one because it was also really hot that day
It was so hot.
when we did it, and it's like 100 outside today.
Crazy.
So it's gonna be perfect.
And then last, I have Pirouette
Pirouette.
Hazy
Love-
IPA.
Love Pirouette. Awesome.
You can never
It's so
go
good.
wrong with Pirouette, but I figured I would kind of put that one at the end with the hoppiness. I did deliberately put Easy Always between 2 of the lighter.
I'm curious about
beers.
that choice because it's a double dry. It's a pale, but it's double dry hop.
It's double dry hopped. I've got to look up the ABV, not very high ABV, but as far as trying to separate and give a
flavors.
little bit of prevent the flavor fatigue.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes it's fun to kind of throw in something hoppy in between
yeah.
or start that way.
It's a good idea.
I try not to start with anything very hoppy simply because it can kind of overpower anything lighter that we're trying.
Right.
Heck yeah.
So,
And when you say you're talking about like flavor tea, you talking about like if you put Southern Blonde and Zoro next to each other, maybe you wouldn't appreciate the unique flavors for each one of them because they're I wouldn't call them slightly similar, but like they're both light, easy drinking beers.
Correct.
It's easy to mistake one for the other unless you have something that's completely different in between.
yes.
Yeah, that makes
100%.
sense. Okay, so let's start with Southern Blonde then, and then let's get into the conversation.
All right.
We've got Southern
Yeah.
Blonde.
I cheated and wanted to make sure that I can talk.
Absolutely.
Southern Blonde is Southern Blonde is one of, I love Marble Fox's Southern Blonde because it's a beer that's accessible for literally anyone can drink it.
Exactly.
And we'll probably get into that in just a minute, right? Yeah.
So Southern Blonde is their golden blonde ale. The ABV is a solid 5.1. Based on the board itself out front, highly approachable, refreshing profile featuring light citrus notes, hints of honey and crisp. Oh, and a crisp cracker-like malt finish.
That malt
Heck
comes
yeah.
through on the end. I like it. A little bit of sweetness, like a little bit of honey, but like the cracker, kind of like the bready profile
Yeah.
comes through on it.
It's really nice. It lifts up, on the profile right at the end. I'm trying to think. There's a beer I've had recently that's got a similar profile to it. So now I wish I had it side by side. You know?
This is great for when you're doing like when it's really hot outside weather.
Oh man,
This is like good post lawn mowing beer. Like when you're looking for something easy to drink and that tastes really good, but like you don't want shit beer. Like this is something that you go for because
has-
Marble Fox doesn't make shit beer.
It's got flavor.
Yeah.
right. And I love that malty, biscuity
Mm-hmm.
finish with it.
And that's really good. And the reason, Michelle, that you have these on here, I mean, these are all mainstays,
Correct.
right? Because
Yes.
you have something coming up at Marble Fox
I
within the
do.
next month. It'll probably be a couple weeks out from the time this thing drops, but
Sweet.
we'll definitely be dropping it obviously before so we can promote it. But you are going to be hosting.
I am going to be hosting a Pours and Plant Bingo on Friday, September 18th.
So dope.
And Plant Bingo is just the way it sounds. You're going to play bingo, and when you win a plant.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
My particular event, you're also going to receive your first drink with Marble Fox.
Okay.
You are going to get a complimentary plant. You will get 10 bingo cards because we're going to play 10 rounds.
Oh.
Kind of split it up, take a little break, and just all the fun. We've got the markers too, so I wanted to do markers instead of the little tabs.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to not only be able to showcase my love of plants and drawing in the plant girlies and us phytophiles, which are kind of
What's that term?
Fido.
Phyto.
Phyto. Phytophiles.
Yeah. It's a new term I learned.
Yes.
Wasn't aware of that.
They're going to follow the plant bingo around because there is quite a following. It's growing.
Okay.
But what I like that I'm starting to do is lean into my beer expertise, kind of bring people a bit of knowledge, a little fun way for them to maybe expand their palate a little bit. And talk the beer itself.
Awesome.
That'll be fun. Let's talk about that for a second because we've got if you look at other breweries around town, they've got regular bingo, they've got singo, which it's arguably you go in and it's really loud on a night like that because they've got the songs are just playing in midair. But like plants and bingo put together, these are obviously let's talk about that mashup.
Yes,
because plants for you is a passion.
It is very much.
And kind of, how did you get into that whole space? Like,
that's a fun question. So I have always loved plants. I've considered myself a little later in life to finally develop a green thumb. So I started out small, small potatoes.
Yeah.
If you've seen Spider-Man, you get the reference. Just get a handful of plants. And when I knew I was able to keep them alive and thriving, I started researching different kinds of plants. I had a friend of mine that was moving to Florida and she did not want to pack all of her plants. She lived in a very large mansion.
Oh.
I think I got about 80 plants from her.
That's awesome.
And they're all doing very well. I'm not going to lie and act like nothing didn't make it.
Right.
But
these are outdoor, right? Like,
no.
Inside your house, 80 different plants inside your. Is this one of those things where you like walk into the house and you have to like push yourself out of the way to get in?
I would say half are at my office.
Okay.
On the Vanderbilt campus, and everybody loves to kind of stick their head in and get the vibe, and it just makes you happy.
Heck yeah.
And I like taking care of them, like knowing that my effort directly affects how well they thrive. And
heck yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm getting the call
clean
for
the air.
Yeah, I keep seeing succulents that I want to get more into. They're just easy to care for and start with. When we bought our first house, they gave us a little succulent, and it's still alive today. I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
I think it needs more room to grow. I don't know. It seems like it's got friends sprouting up.
Oh, that's great, though. The little pups, you can totally take those out and propagate in a separate you can just put it directly into dirt with succulents.
Okay.
Just let the end kind of callus over, or since it's a pup and it has a root system, you'll put it directly into a new pot.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. See, for me, I cut the camera. Look, when you said succulents and keeping alive, I've always felt like they're the toughest for me, oddly enough, because they need the least amount of attention. And I'm going to baby you. I'm going to be on top of you. What do you need? Plants have a good way of telling you what they need. Succulents, however, will wait until they're half dead. It'll be like, man. You forgot to water me.
Yeah, so your opinion, succulents are the hardest to maintain because it takes the least amount of effort to maintain?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure, Mitch, I heard that correctly.
Yeah. The succulent gets a little bit of water every few days from me as I make my coffee. As I turn on the kettle,
just a small amount.
It's like just the cold water. It's like I I don't know. I equate it to similar to like a, what do you call the Chinese tea ceremony where the first steep you pour on your friend on the thing. I don't know the exact names, but
yes, I don't know that term, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm just like, you know what? This is my form of that in the morning for my coffee or tea, and I just give the cold water before I go heat it up. But yeah.
Easy to maintain.
So far.
Easy to maintain, but I get it. Out of sight, out of mind can kind of lead to like neglect sometimes. So
especially if you go back to it and it's not ready for water, it's so easy to forget. Make it wait another week for my next watering rotation, and then by then they're like,
yeah.
So
well, I want to hear some plant recommendations on social media. I would need my feed to be more plant forward. Because I'm just not getting anything I care for on mine right now. I gotta stoke the new fire in it or something.
The algorithms are weird sometimes. It's like you'll go to your search on Instagram and it's nothing that you've been looking up. Like we own a beer Instagram page, and very rarely do you get things that are just beer specific. It's like everything else, and it's like, you know, the algorithm says it knows what you want. It's like, no, not always. Like, you know, maybe it was listening to you or listening to your friend. And it's like, let's serve them this type of content. It's like, that's not what we're looking for.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. We don't make the money for algorithms. So I don't know. Let's move our way down to the next one.
all right.
So we're shifting gears quite a bit, moving from the Southern Blonde into Easy Always, the double dry hop pale.
Correct. Yes.
This one was great. I had this with my buddy DJ a few weeks back at the old location. I wasn't surprised that I liked it, but I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it, because pales for me are very hit or miss, and this one was banging. But the double dry hop, the haziness of it is just it's killer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So with this one, Easy Always pale ale, 4.7%. So it's a nice light crushable ale. Okay, so it is a double dry hopped ale built for pure tropical explosion. Citra and Rakau, Rakau.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to say that one.
Juicy apricot and tangerine, while a heavy dry hop nectaron and motueka adds ripe pineapple and zesty lime.
I get a little bit of pineapple on the nose, but I definitely get like tangerine. It's like that, like that earthy fruit nose.
Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Yes, I do want to know why. I'm telling you, man, this is where Michelle shines amongst many other places. Yes, I would like to know why.
So I did not have the opportunity for us to try to clean our palate with water first.
Yeah.
So you are still experiencing some of the Southern Blonde, and its biscuity maltiness is going to latch on to that citrus a little bit more than the pineapple. And as we start drinking this and the other aspects of Southern Blonde start to diminish more,
start changing,
then you're really going to get these hops that they talk about.
I enjoy the transition fade into the next beer of that. Yeah.
And this is at 4.7?
4.7.
Yeah, for a double dry hop pale, like this one is top notch. It's one of my favorites. Creamy. It doesn't drink like 4.7. Like it's got, not that 4.7 is anything to shy away from, but like it's got loads of flavor. Something that you wouldn't get from an otherwise lower ABV beer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To have something that's sub 5% and has so much citrusy and fruitiness to it, it's hard to pull something like that off, because the alcohol makes the flavor. I don't care what anybody else says. Like you can put anything you want all day, but if you've ever tried a like 2.5 session beer or a non-alcoholic beer, like everything just tastes manufactured.
It does.
And something like that. You can have a juicy IPA or whatever, and just something tastes off about it. But when you get that CO2 and that, or like that yeast, and when it's like mixing with the hops and the sugars and it's creating that alcohol, like it adds that body and that density that mixes so well with these flavors that you can't replicate that.
Yeah.
And for a sub 5% beer, this is great.
And like you said, it does have like a really nice mouthfeel. It's kind of creamy, but not in that kind of milkshake IPA kind of way. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the 4 blends of hops. That was brilliant as far as the particular styles of hops they use to kind of spotlight different layers in your mouth, and different taste buds are going to fire almost every time.
So good.
Heck yeah.
Citra works always.
Always.
Citra always works.
Motueka is awesome.
Heck
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Question for you.
Yes.
So when going back to the plant bingo, so when people are sitting around the tables that night and you're hosting the event, users trying to get bingo and all that, are you doing like plant information, plant facts,
Correct.
things like that, like throughout the sessions?
Yes, because based on ticket sales, number of participants will determine my availability in the plants that I order. But I'm always going to try to bring in at least one pet safe, lower light plant options for people that may be a little concerned about their cat, dog, kids.
Plants aren't pet safe?
No, not every plant is.
Yeah.
And you do have to be careful. A lot of times it's more of an irritant to the system, not a poisoning.
Okay.
But it definitely can make them a little sick if they eat
I
it.
didn't know that.
There are some plants, primarily one I'm thinking of is like an African milk cactus or anything in the euphorbia family that's like a cactus. If that milky sap gets on you, it's highly irritating, almost to the
Even
point
for
of burning.
Like for humans?
For humans, especially.
Okay.
Yes. So you do need a little bit of background on some of the plants. I want to procure things that I feel like everyone's going to be able to keep alive, show off. You guys will. Anybody has access to me and any questions that they want anytime. But in the moment, in that day, depending on what I have, I'm going to bring for myself some reminder informational cards to talk about every plant in between me calling numbers, working in the beer. It's an experience that I take a pride in, that my plant bingo event is going to separate myself from others.
Plant bingo is unique.
Yeah.
It is, and I'm so surprised since more and more people have been finding out I'm doing this. I have been getting so many questions as to what's plant bingo.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, I've had people think, oh, it's a plant in a square and you have to like dot each plant that I call out. No, you're winning.
This is
plant.
an extension of bingo.
Yes.
This isn't a mesh between the two. This is an extension of bingo. It's like a whole university like informative session
Exactly.
on
beer and plants.
beer and plants.
What a combination.
Yeah.
I mean, beer is a direct result of plants
That is
That's
true.
and grain and
Hops,
hops.
barley,
barley,
grains,
all
Heck
of
yeah,
that.
all that kind of
It's
stuff. I didn't even
great.
consider that. That's why it works so well together.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And anytime anyone has any questions, the plant shop that I'm planning on getting my plants through, Mellow and Ivy, it may be an Old Hickory address or Mount Juliet, I'm not sure, but it's out by the Cinco and Dunkin' Donuts on Lebanon Road, for those that know the area. But she has so many plants. She and her staff have a wide, vast knowledge that are going to help me kind of provide the best plant experience as well for you guys. And just having fun, knowing a lot of you guys know me will help me to relax and lean into not feeling so.
Yeah.
Okay, on that, so you've mentioned this multiple times that you're a shy individual, that you no. I'm going to say, like, when you said it last time before we jumped on the mic, I don't see it at all, number one. But you said you're not one of those that likes to be center stage all the time.
Correct. You're right. I
but
don't.
like you project yourself so well.
Thank you.
In situations like this. I mean, like we literally put you in the middle of the camera, by the way.
Thank you for that.
But because you did so well last time, so to see you up and doing something like this, like commanding a room full of participants,
Yes.
is really cool to see. Probably a little nerve wracking for you.
It definitely may be at first. I have promoted the initial ticket link, which thank you guys for sharing. I haven't. So what I've been trying to do since it's at a brewery is lean into my beer homies, my beer groups that I'm a part of, making sure everybody knows, hey, this is a way to come check out the new Marble Fox location.
Absolutely.
And also, hey, let's drink, let's play bingo, let's have a little fun.
Yeah.
And I feel that the beer community, as soon as they try plant bingo, is going to lose their mind. And I will relax seeing all my friends. I want to come up with just a fun evening you guys won't forget.
Heck yeah.
And I'm sure it helps that you're in your two passions as well.
Yes, that was exactly why I decided to do it. I attended a plant bingo event not long ago through Mellow and Ivy. And I thought to myself, why not try to do that at breweries? Since, as you mentioned, there's Singo or trivia or a variety of other things. So plant bingo is not new to Nashville, but I'm new with plant bingo, bringing it to Nashville.
Heck yeah.
And breweries probably too. Like, I haven't seen it at other breweries.
There's a few.
Okay.
I know there have been some plant bingo events being held at a couple of the breweries in town. For me, I like partnering with people that have really been very supportive, amazing, that have great beer, that want to do everything they can to kind of help me and my brand new business startup. Marble Fox is amazing.
This is the perfect place to do it.
It is.
Marble Fox
It
is
made
great.
the most sense. I approached Marble Fox first and foremost.
And as a Hop Alliance member yourself, like, it makes sense. You put your money where you believe a good business is in your local area. So
Correct.
Marble Fox makes sense.
And that's, this first couple of events I may do at breweries are going to be called Shells, Pour, and Plant Bingo. But as some of you may know about me, I'm really big into fitness and running. And I'm going to do some cross-promotional stuff with my old ambassador team with Fleet Feet.
Okay.
And, I'm not going to put myself in a box.
Yeah.
The biggest box is the fact that I'm checking plant bingo, but I want to share my knowledge. I want to get everyone energized and enthusiastic about craft beer again.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a good way to plant your feet down.
Yeah.
There it is.
I
I was waiting for the first Mitch pun. Like, normally we get them 2 minutes in. Sometimes you have to wait 30 or 40 minutes, but this was right.
Didn't take long.
No one's going to be able to leave this alone.
Oh God, there it is.
I was about to bring up a leaf one.
So she's right. Easy always change profiles about halfway through.
Yes, absolutely.
For me,
That was great.
I got more of the, I should say less of the earthiness undertones on that, and it moved more into the Citra vibe for me. So that one was really good. I think the plan now is to order some food.
Okay.
Marble Fox's new location definitely has a new food area. We got a chance to meet the head chef guy in the back. Lewis is such a cool dude.
He's over there right
he just
now.
walked over there. There he is. Okay, yeah. So I think the plan right now is to take a quick rinse break, order some food, and then once we get that food ordered, we're going to come back. We're going to get into the next beer on the list, and then hopefully while we're doing these, the food's going to come out, and we just keep the good times rolling.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Everybody feeling good?
What's up?
Feeling great.
Okay? Feeling better? Feeling
Yes.
okay?
Yes, feeling good.
Okay. We've got 2 more on the flight, but before we go through those, we put food in. Number 1, Marble Fox, their previous location, Mitch, remember, like, they had a small menu with like flatbread pizzas, and like chips bags and things like that. But like this location has an actual like kitchen.
Oh.
And they've got Lewis
Lewis.
Lewis back there. banging the pots and pans and making the food right now. So we put in some order for some wings, and then I think I threw in like pretzels, like
right.
hard pretzel chips with like a beer spread, beer butter spread or something like
All
that.
right.
So it'll work
Sounds
well.
good, yeah.
That's being made right now. So before we jump into these, kind of makes sense to highlight what we've got
here,
going on here. Yeah.
All right, this green one is the Marble Fox 2 Meki Motueka.
That sounds right.
All right, and let me get a better grip here. Triple dosed with Motueka pellets, cryo, and hop keef. This New Zealand hop saturated double IPA is a full send into New Zealand hop territory. Lime zest, tropical slush, and a wave of citrus. Too Meki means too much. We took it literally.
Yes, we did. Okay. There we go then. I was kind of under the impression, of course, I might be wrong. I guess we'll find out if we crack one open later. But like I thought that was going to be hazy. But the way you mentioned New Zealand, like I've never seen New Zealand IPAs be hazy. They're always a little bit more crystal clear, crispy, more fruity style, and extra bubbly. So that'll an 8.2%.
Yeah.
Solid.
That's going to be good.
That is gonna be so
we're not
good.
going to let
8.2.
Michelle drink a whole one of those right now.
The important messaging on the front of the label of store cold, drink fresh. Very important for an IPA.
Especially IPAs.
Call her out at Aaron. I'm sorry again.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was it. We did. It comes up every time we talk about it. So we did an episode, and this is not just to constantly bash on Mitch because I would never want to do that.
No, but it was just like it was my mistake.
It was a rough go.
It ended up being really fun though.
It was very fun. And it created for some good conversation.
Yes.
We were at Smokers Abbey Gallatin. Yeah, and Aaron Hortman, shout out Aaron Hortman, one of the best beer knowledge guys in Nashville. And we were hanging out at Smokers Abbey having cigars and beer pairings and stuff that night, and we were all responsible for bringing different style beers.
Yes.
And Mitch brought multiple IPAs that were well past its.
All had multipliers on their expiration. Yeah.
Oops.
Old IPAs are not great.
Yeah, after the first two, Aaron's like, let me see the can. I was like, all right.
He picked up on it pretty early, but he was nice about it. He was like, okay. Then once we cracked open the second one, he was like, let me see that real quick. He's like, these are gone, bro.
Yeah.
These are gone.
We just moved on to the better ones.
Yeah.
We had a lot.
We had sours. We had stouts too that night.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely drink fresh. And let's talk about the canning too. Like Marble Fox's can. I was talking to Tiffany before we hit record, Michelle, and I was like, there's a lot of breweries, and most of them are up north more than anything, where like in order to stand out on the shelf, they have to have these multiple kaleidoscope colors and super flashy so that it gets your attention, especially in a beer store. Like when you're walking out and there's just aisles of craft beer, like you have to stand out. Marble Fox is like designed like black can, black label, popping colors on the front. Like it's one of the only breweries that I know of that you can put all of their cans side by side and they look very like they have the same aesthetics and it sticks out.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
sticks out.
It's a sexy can. I love the
so
logo.
good.
I think when I was on with you guys the first time, I pointed out the M and the F in the Fox.
That's all I see now.
It's such a great logo.
I like it.
The only one right now that currently, I don't know if there are other ones. I haven't seen any other Marble Fox beers that have a kind of.
Some of them have the
have
white background, but it just depends on the beer.
Right.
But like your
Zoro that we're getting into in a little bit. It has
black.
a white. Oh, it is black.
No,
It's a white
I
background.
was going to say, I think you are right. I think it is white.
But this one here, the Nashville Smasher. So this is their premium lager. It's 4.1%. Boy, I'm pale as hell on the camera.
We got some
the
nice
same color
natural
as
lighting.
Yeah, look at that. So that one deviates a little bit from their typical, like the aesthetics are still there. If you turn the can over on the side, you can still see like the center logo here up top with the Marble Fox. But this is Nashville Smasher. So this is their easy drinking premium lager style beer. And it comes in a 6-pack, which is really cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Only a 4.1%. Very crushable.
Easy to drink. And it definitely has a different vibe compared to the can art on all the other Marble Fox beers. Still in the black can.
Yeah,
but it's got the different logo on the front.
It's got a very pretty, you may not be able to see it with all the natural light, but it's got the Nashville skyline in line
I
art
didn't
here.
even realize that. I
Yes,
saw it, but I just
yeah.
didn't, my eyes didn't
It's
go
a
to
great
it.
design.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
It looks like a classic lager style with a tricolor kind of thing. This
Mhm.
may be just duotone actually this time.
This is one of those beers
3.
I've gotten into. I don't know why I do this, but like because I work from home most days, I go into the office a couple of days a week. But the very first thing I do when I log off work, my wife normally gets home with the kids, and so we're downstairs feeding them whatever. I'll walk downstairs, make sure everybody's good, babies are eating dinner and everything, and I just go to the fridge and I grab a beer that's not overly complicated.
Yeah.
Like the last few days, it's been like Land Shark, and then prior to that, it was like
Wow.
Red Stripe. Like it hasn't been like, but like something like this would be something I would throw in the fridge, and then I would go, okay, I'm logging off work. It's been a stupid day.
Mhm.
I'm not looking for my brain to have to like break anything down and try to understand anything.
You're not
I
trying
just
to
want-
lose any cells.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get something that I can drink and I don't have to think about when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So something that tastes crispy. It's really good. It's got a lot of flavor. This one would be one of those perfect ones. You throw them in your fridge and it's just like it's an in between beer when you're ready for something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nashville Smasher kind of seems to work, and there's 6 of them, one for every day of my work week. Anyway.
Nice. Yeah.
So that one was really good. Tiki Tour. I don't know much about sours.
It's good for your 7th day.
Okay.
There it is.
There we go.
There.
Okay.
Or any day that ends in Y.
Any
you
day
go.
that
Yeah.
gluten-free sour.
Let's check it out.
Gluten-free, right up my alley. Not that I'm celiac, because clearly I'm drinking a lot of gluten today.
Oh.
But
Tiki Tour is
I
Michelle
tend
friendly.
to gravitate, yes, towards these gluten-free sours. And this one is so good.
There we go. We didn't have a sour. I don't remember if we had a sour the last time when we had Michelle on.
I don't think
so.
we did.
I don't think so either. We talked about it because I always bring up the fact that I'm not huge onto sours, but I've had multiple ones from Marble Fox. They're, I guess I lean more towards the hoppy side. So like their illusion,
Blended
illusion.
Illusion.
It's like more of a fruited IPA more than
Oh,
anything,
yeah.
but it does have some bite to it.
Mhm.
But fruited sours to me have always been sweeter. They're not hoppy. They're more like they're not hurt the back of your mouth like those funk beers that you like, Mitch.
Oh, well, I like them, but I don't like a lot of them.
You can't do too much of it.
Yeah, just a little goes a long way
Yeah.
if it's a funk beer.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of like sweat on the gum, but I don't want it to fucking cry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
And fruited sours are definitely the opposite of that.
Yeah.
They're sweeter. They're very easy to drink, especially on hot days.
Yes.
I wonder if this one's tart.
I don't know.
I'll have to,
I know
we'll have
I've
to do
had
that.
that one. I can't remember, but you have the can. Let's
Yeah,
hear
read it
the
up.
description.
I'm gonna pull
It's
it up on
a-
Untapped.
Gluten-free sour built for the ultimate island escape. A heavy dose of real pog juice brings a lush wave of tart passion fruit. There's my first hit of beer. There has sweet orange and tropical guava to every sip, with a light, sparkling body and a refreshingly tangy finish. It's a vacation in a can.
Yes.
What is pog juice? I don't know that one.
Isn't that pineapple, orange, grapefruit?
Hey,
Or
that makes
guava?
sense.
No, pineapple,
Guava.
orange, guava,
Yeah.
something like that.
It did say
it's
guava.
I would have not gotten any of those letters. I didn't even know it was an abbreviation for something.
is,
So
uh,
good for you.
What is that
That's way better than I
acronym?
could've
An
come up with.
acronym
Yeah.
when
yeah.
they're all
It's a TLA, Mitch.
Huh?
It's a 3-letter acronym. That's what it is.
Man.
I'm looking on Untapped, and I mean the flavor profile. There's only been 30-ish check-ins on Untapped, so like the flavor profiles are not built out yet. It just says fruity.
Okay.
So probably not enough for people to get in there yet and start adding in their flavor. Of course, Untapped went under like this big renovation recently, so I feel like a lot of their historical data didn't really keep when they moved everything over. But
Oh no.
that doesn't apply here because this is a relatively new beer anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But 6.5%, still something that you can drink hot outdoors. That's where you want to have your sour beers.
Yeah.
But 6.5%, it's 1 or 2, and you're probably
I
done.
You're gonna feel it.
Yeah,
It's the job done.
That's right. Yes.
those are called efficient beers. That's what they are. Efficiency. So 2 Motueka,
Tumeke
2
Motueka.
Tumeke
Tumeke.
Motueka. I can only
Yes.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
As that I'm probably getting one of each of these just to take home with me, just because I love what Marble Fox does. Nashville Smasher,
Yeah.
4.1, 6-pack of that, and then Tiki Tour, the rounding off the sour game with their gluten-free sours.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be fun. I'm interested in trying. We'll make DJ try one of the sours, just because if it's not IPA, it's not a good beer. But sorry, man, you're gonna have to try one.
He needs a taste. He
Yeah.
needs a taste.
Marble Fox can do it if anybody can. Do we want to get into the two beers that are sitting on the flight right now, Michelle?
Why not?
Yes, let's.
Let's do
We
it.
can at least start with Zoro. I
Yes.
feel like the food will probably come just
Yeah.
in time for our last beer.
Yeah.
But next up on the flight, we have Zoro,
The
their Mexican lager.
So good. With the lime,
Look
too.
at the
Like, it's official.
lime. Yes. This is my go-to beer when I come to Marble Fox. It's the beer that I want to recommend to everybody that isn't sure what to drink. It's so light, crushable, full of flavor. The lime is a fun little touch there that just
That
is really pretty.
We did Zoro last time when we were all talking, and I remember it being one of my favorites. It's such an easy drinking but full flavored beer
It
for
really
a Mexican
is.
lager. I remember there being a good amount of like corn notes on this beer. Really refreshing and very light.
Yeah.
So with their description, Zoro is only a 4.5%.
Nice.
Gotta love that. And it's their take on a classic pale Mexican lager brewed with motueka and wakatu, whatever, hops for a natural citrus bite.
Hell yeah.
So good.
Not heavy at all. It's perfect. It pairs with literally everything.
Yeah. That's the
4.5? Is that what you said?
Yes.
This is so easy to drink. I love
nice.
this one.
Nice.
This one I would put. I haven't had Nashville Smasher. You started pointing to like the ABV down
I was curious. My
Yeah.
own brain. I was like, hold on.
I don't understand how Marble Fox can do it. Like, they can take lower ABV beers and add tons of flavor. We started talking at the beginning of like how a lot of your lower alcoholic beers don't have very much flavor,
Right.
but like they're able to do it, and they knock it out of the park every time. And
Yeah.
Zoro's another one. I remember it being one of my favorites on the flight we had last time when we were at the original location.
Heck
Yes.
yeah. Man. Yeah. If I'm not careful, it's going to disappear.
It's only a 4-ounce pour, so
Very easy to
it
make
looks really
disappear.
tiny when I'm holding the glass.
But I feel like I've only had 2 sips, but I've had more than that.
Yeah,
And,
the lime really works for me as well.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yes.
So Plant Bingo is September
Friday, September 18th.
18th.
Yes.
Okay, so we're a little less than a month out as of now.
Correct.
Couple weeks, probably
It's going to
from
be
the time
from
that we
6
start
p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, that was going to be my next question.
Okay.
So Friday, September 18th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Marble Fox does validate parking.
Correct.
So
And
get
I-
here early.
Get here early, but I also kind of scoped out the area. Since it is after business hours for some of these businesses, you can use the
Okay.
lot behind us.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure if that's through Park Happy, but always double check so you don't get a ticket or anything. But yes, Marble Fox validates. There is street parking along Woodbine right in front, kind of closer to, is that Nolansville?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But there is also what looks like a tow truck lot. It's a fenced in lot that's for the bakery behind here.
Oh,
That is available parking too.
good to know.
It works then. So one of the things that we were a little concerned about, because we pulled up here only a few minutes before you showed up, like we all kind of showed up around the same time.
Yeah.
We showed up a few minutes early. I think you pulled up front. I pulled in the lot kind of like behind. I thought I saw what was you pulling into a spot, but wasn't confident enough to like,
Yeah.
so I pulled in and I'm sitting there texting the group and waiting. And then a spot next to Mitch pulls away. So I pull into it. And then I saw that Park Happy
Yeah.
sign and I go, I didn't even think about the fact it's 90 hour and a half is like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
Park
only goes
Happy
up
is my
from there.
favorite. If you have to pay for parking, look for Park Happy.
They weren't the same group that was in the old Marble Fox, the original.
Not
location.
the
There was a parking
one-
garage right next door.
There is, and that's different. The alley was different,
Uh-huh.
but along the street
And it was way more expensive.
Oh, so much. And Metropolis across the street. Don't even.
God.
No.
That's where we parked the first time. And it was like $20 for the 2 hours that we were there.
I like Park Happy. They're more reasonable. They're typically along the street.
Okay.
So you don't feel like you have to hunt down this QR code in a lot. Which is where I feel like they get a little shady. These parking lot companies, they know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they are not going to realize you need to scan this QR code and enter
and we
it in.
can hit them with an expensive ticket.
Exactly.
But Chattanooga parking, is it getting more expensive? Because last time we went, it was dirt cheap.
The parking plague is there as well.
Yeah.
But the right now, usually the most expensive parking is very close to Nashville Fair, 10, 12, 15, 20. But the majority of the town will be around $3 for a few hours or less. So it just depends on what time of day and what location and businesses you're going to.
Yeah.
But the more popular spots, more money.
More expensive. Yeah. Well, so when we came to visit you at the Tanasi 6-year anniversary, we came and hung out with you for a little bit, and then we turned around and went to
Dynamo.
It was Dynamo. Yeah, we went to Dynamo. I'm trying to remember the name of the restaurant. Hello Monty. Yeah, we parked right in front. Great food, by the way.
Ooh, I'm a foodie. Tell me.
Cask beers. Like
Send
hand pump. It was so good. And this small brewery project inside. It was like $2 to park right in front of it.
Oh, good.
So it works out perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is such great timing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This looks great.
There we go.
Excellent.
Those dry rubs look awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Good
Thank
man.
you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, sir. Let's talk food for a second.
Yeah.
Marble Fox just got wings.
Yes.
Let's see if we can do it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right
there it is.
So I did it. Is that ranch or blue cheese? I didn't ask. I'm sorry.
Looks like
it's
ranch.
okay. I think it looks like ranch. I'm fine with either.
Okay. I'm not a dipping sauce guy, so that's all you. That's all you guys.
I love dipping sauce.
That's
it's a problem.
We got 12 wings here. Decent size too. A lot of meat on them. Mitch, 6 dry rub.
Heck yeah.
6 buffalo. God, it smells good too. Ooh, I'm smelling from here.
Oh yeah.
We saved the last one, right? Like
Correct,
I know the
we
Pirouette, the last one that we have on the flight. You wanted to pair with food.
I like the idea of pairing Pirouette with food, considering it is an IPA.
Yes.
And I will say, when I first got into craft beer, I was very anti-IPAs. I didn't necessarily like that crisp, weird bite that you get with an IPA. You know, the whole term. Some people say it sounds like, or it tastes like grass cuttings.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it wasn't until I had an IPA that paired with food that I realized certain flavors like saltiness, even a sweet smokiness, completely tames that harsh bite that the hops in an IPA can carry. And it also just brings it out at the same time. It kind of helps neutralize the hops, like that bite, but you still get that flavor.
Heck yeah.
That's on my throat. And I've noticed, before we dig in here and pair that with the beer, I've noticed that I used to just grab an IPA and drink it with whatever it is that I'm eating, but I have found that doesn't always work well anymore. Right. I have found that for me, it was always just be like, oh, let's grab some pizza and let's grab an IPA. For whatever reason, that doesn't work for me anymore. I'll go and grab an IPA, slice of pizza or something, and drink that, and I'm not complimenting my food with my drink. I'm having 2 different experiences.
Right.
But I had a Pilsner last night, a German Pilsner that went with the pizza, and I was like, this is great. It's lighter. You know, you don't feel as full when you're eating carbs and cheese and all that kind of stuff. It worked really well. So ironically, and odd, weird timing, last night was kind of like my aha moment where it was like, oh, this type of beer I have found pairs well with this type of food. So let's see if we can do that again today.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mitch finished his lager, his Zoro Mexican lager.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'm behind. Sorry.
No, good.
Michelle's leading the way, so it's okay. We do what she says.
All right.
Just to put that out of reach. Okay. So, last but not least, at least on this flight, we have Pirouette. And I am trying to find its description. Sorry, guys.
No, all
I don't
good.
guess I had it.
I love those pretzels, by the way.
Whoa.
Garlic parm style pretzels.
Huh.
I imagine works well with that
I
cheese.
really thought I had the description for Pirouette.
I'll pull it up.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I definitely want the connection being made to the types of hops that
Yeah.
they're using and the different experience we're going to have. There is a beer cheese with little pretzel sticks. This is going to be really good. But the saltiness of the pretzel stick, the crackeriness, and then the cheese is going to make this Pirouette taste different than when we take a bite of a wing
Of a chicken
and
wing.
then take a sip of the Pirouette.
We're gonna
All right.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that order of
That's
operations.
what I
Yeah.
think it would be fun.
Let's
Heck
do
yeah.
it. Let me read the description of the beer. Not as good as Michelle can do it, but
No.
artfully. So I'm just pulling off Untapped,
You-
All right.
you're
which is
way
probably
better.
the copy and paste of whatever would be like on the border on the can. Artfully choreographed with cashmere, mosaic, and strata hops. An enchanting brew that seamlessly melds the velvety texture of oats with juicy tropical and citrus notes, delivering a smooth flavor. I'm like, that last word. Symphona flavor.
Symphonous?
It's either a typo or
Symphony of flavor, probably, or what?
What does that
a
say?
smooth symphony. Okay. Yeah, it's probably just a typo.
Okay.
Symphony
Okay.
of flavor.
Untapped.
Untapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go, Untapped. Strata hops, I'm interested in that. Pirouette, I've had before. I really like it. I don't remember what it tastes like. So I'm going to consider this a blind
right.
taste test.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to take
We've-
our pretzel sticks, get a little of this beer cheese. It is a beer cheese, correct?
They classify this because they have a separate beer cheese. This is a
Oh.
beer. This is like a beer spread,
Wow.
a cheese spread made with the beer or whatever.
Wow.
Because their beer cheese is with like the soft pretzel bites, as I was reading on the menu. This is more. They called it a spread.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Tastes really good.
What I want is one more.
That was
To
good.
Get a
some
good
of
amount
this
on there.
Spread. Yes.
That's awesome.
A little bit of a kick to it. I like it. I'm gonna go one more too. I'm gonna reach over you, Michelle. Boom.
Wow. Man.
Go in
That's
for the
really
pirouette.
good.
My palate is ready.
Smells so good. They make awesome
that's good
IPAs.
news,
This
yeah.
is one of my favorites.
That's really good.
Ah.
It cuts into that bite just enough, but you get all the hops.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that bite is complementary to whatever you're eating. Saltiness with IPAs
Bite, yeah.
is just a no-brainer.
Bite. I get what you mean. Bite. It's kind of like that's. It's like that when you take the stem. It's like, I hate to use the term like zip, but it's like,
Yeah.
it just hits your mouth really quick.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we've taken a sip with the food.
Okay.
I want us to try maybe just let it set for a second before we take another sip,
Okay.
which is not with any food yet, because I
wow.
want you guys to kind of taste the difference. There still may be a little residual in your mouth, but
Trying to
it's,
get the crumbs out of my mouth real quick.
I know we should have gotten water. I have flavored electrolyte water. That helps nobody right now. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. I'm making way. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
And you can get Pirouette. They sell Pirouette in cans. I don't know if they have any today. Otherwise, I think we probably would have had it on the table here.
Maybe.
Maybe it's in. Maybe there's. Well, they do have a bunch of
Well,
cold cans.
Yeah.
in the
I-
cooler over there.
Yes, I was
That's
going to
different.
say that is in there.
Yeah.
We also wanted to feature some of the beers. I say we, Marble Fox, wanted to feature some beers that are also not on the board.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that would make sense. And then your selection of beers here
Yes.
are going to be available.
They
probably
should be
when we're-
available next
hopefully
month.
during
During
plant
bingo.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
That's-
during bingo.
Looking
That's
forward
why
to
I
it.
wanted to kind of spotlight something for everybody, something that I know will be available next month. That
Yeah.
way everyone kind of gets excited, like, oh, what am I going to try? She mentioned this. The guys like this.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea.
Man.
And that's what's great about craft beer is it used to be like, and they exist still. These breweries, they specialize in certain styles of beers, and there's a community that gravitates towards that. But you're seeing more breweries nowadays offer lighter options because beer nerds will go in. They know exactly what they're looking for. They're like, oh, a new triple IPA came out, I'm going to go get it. Or a new barrel-aged stout came out, I'm going to go get it. But like when you get community and family together, when you come out for something like bingo or something that like involves multiple people that you don't know, you kind of feel fish out of water because it's not just all beer nerds at an event like this. They're not going there for one specific beer. They're going there for a different purpose. And you're likely and most likely going to mesh with somebody that is not of that style of beer that you typically go for. So you're seeing these breweries come out with easier drinking options, lighter ABVs, something that's more available for everybody.
Yeah.
When they're there, which is why Southern Blonde exists, which is why Zoro exists. It's for the people that come in and say, I'm used to drinking this macro style beer.
Yeah.
What do you have that's similar to it? And 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be tastier and they're going to like it better, but it's still going to be within their flavor profile.
Yeah. Marble Fox got those hooks.
Yep. They got 'em.
All
I want
right,
to take another
so
sip.
take another small sip. That way, I feel like things will kind of calm down on your taste buds a bit. I think you are going to get more hops with this. Like you mentioned, it's got a beautiful, like, creamy mouthfeel.
Things, maybe this is psychosomatic, but to me, I'm just talking at this point. To me, things feel more blended together right now. I got more of the distinct, like the different hop flavor profiles when I was eating with the salt, maybe because it opens up the pores in your tongue a little bit or whatever. But like for me right now, I take a sip of this and it tastes different.
Yes.
In that sense that everything's more blended together now than it was when I first took the sip.
Ah.
That's great. That was exactly what I was looking for.
It's less bitey
Okay.
to me right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what I would suggest, now that we've had like the clean sip, we still have plenty of Pirouette. I love the idea of us going ahead, picking a flavor wing, eating that, and then taking a sip.
Okay.
Because we have 2 very different styles of wings. I like that we did that.
Yeah.
Mitch loves actually both of you like a good dry rub.
Yeah.
I love a sauce.
Hell
so
yeah.
we've got the dry rub and a buffalo sauce.
Okay.
They're both going to hit very different with this beer.
Because I plan on doing both.
I'll just go ahead and grab one of each real quick, if that's all right.
That is a good looking chicken.
I like that
wing
idea.
right there.
Okay, so we got this guy. And then this guy.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Style wings.
It's going to be so
Mitch,
good.
are you going dry rub or are you going buffalo first?
I'll do dry rub
I'll go
first
dry rub with
because
you.
dry, and then I'll wet my dry.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Salty, super tender,
Yeah.
loads of flavor.
Whoa.
Boy, that's a good wing.
Yeah.
Tons of dry rub flavor.
Just enough crisp on the outside. The
Heck
dusting
yeah.
is perfect.
Kick.
That's a
It's got a bite to it.
good kick. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. I'll finish up the wing before I take a sip. I don't think we've ever done a beer and food. Well, no. We did donuts.
Donuts.
We did donuts with Yazoo back in the day, during the old school days.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to remember the name of the donuts.
Well, it was with Baker and the Beard.
Baker and the Beard. We did a donut pairing.
Donut. It's the small shop in Nashville.
Yeah.
Maybe not small shop's the right word, but
That was one of the wildest experiences because he had a program, Baker and the Beard, where he paired certain types of donuts with the different Yazoo beers that were out there.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
how fun.
Every single one of them nailed it. It was so wild to me. You would not expect a sweet donut to pair with beer, but the way he did every single one of them works. Have we done another food and
No, not really. No, we
not specific to like this?
no. That these always excite me because it's not only an experience, but you're also training your palate at the same time. And it messes with you at first, and then you really appreciate it. Yeah.
So with some of the spice from the dry rub, it's not that it's salty, but the spice is going to kind of activate different areas of your mouth for taste buds and what you're able to extrapolate. So we've had our dry rub. Now take a little sip of your Pirouette. Make sure you coat the roof of your mouth too. So it should actually taste even stronger in the hops because of that saltiness.
Now too.
Earthy.
Did not get that before.
But that is not a bad thing.
No.
It's just that herbaceous organic taste. The saltiness I knew immediately was going to bring that out
So good.
in the hops of Pirouette.
It's a whole different beer.
It's totally different from when
we're having the pretzels with the spread.
The spread being more of a creamy base. It may be cream cheese. It's hard to say, but it's got beautiful flavor.
Yeah.
But it's going to hit you in different spots of the mouth.
Very nice.
I know you guys are going to notice a big difference when we hit the wet sauce of these wings, the buffalo.
Heck yeah.
I'm a big condiment dipper, but I am steering away from the ranch.
You haven't touched the ranch yet.
I haven't, not yet.
You saw those eyes. She's going for the ranch.
But
you want to experience like the flavor of the sauce on the chicken wing.
Correct.
With the beer.
Because what's going to happen is the creamy base of a ranch and that buttery base of a buffalo sauce are going to really not play as well in the mouth as just that initial vinegary zip of a buffalo wing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it might mute the beer flavors a little bit if you put it in the ranch.
We could always try that.
I'm
not. I kind of like let's
experiment then.
Yeah, let's do the.
We'll dive in with
buffalo
the vinegar side and then experiment as you will.
Oh, I love that buffalo sauce.
Buttery. Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
This is the kind of buffalo I like.
Very good.
Wow.
Well done, Lewis. Well done, Marble Fox. Good wings.
I'm a mess.
You're not supposed to easily eat chicken wings.
There's no easy
There's
way.
no good way.
I've never eaten chicken wings in front of a microphone before.
I know, We're videotaping, and it's like sensory overload, probably. But hey,
that's right now.
This is some people pay extra for this, so. That was really good. That it does have some twang to it. That vinegar base with the man, I'm excited for the next step. Yeah.
All right.
Well, then let's do it then, Mitch.
Let's see how that changes.
It bites
immediately.
back.
Yeah.
So it does bite back, but I don't feel like it bites back as hard
Not
as
much
it did
with the dip.
without food or with the creamy dip.
Yum. Man.
I don't know if you notice that it almost brings out a little more heat with it as well.
Yeah. I don't know if you want one of these now.
I think it's a good idea.
What's weird is, maybe this is what you were talking about, but when I took a sip of the Pirouette after I had that buffalo wing, my mouth is a little bit hotter than what it was before I took a sip of the Pirouette after I ate the buffalo wing. Like, it's almost like that sip of beer that's supposed to help calm and tame everything didn't help.
Depends on the beer. That is a big thing you've got to try to decide up front. If you're trying to cool your mouth, the only thing is time.
Yeah.
Milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't use that as something to cool it down. But water. Everybody knows when you drink water after spicy food, it almost reactivates it. It's crazy.
It doesn't help.
No, water
Not
spreads
at all.
like the spices like an oil.
Yep.
It just
Mitch, we did a we didn't do it on a recording, but you got us one of those spiciest chips.
The one chip challenge.
The one chip challenge.
Yeah.
We did that. We got milk. We got ice cream.
We had a lot of ice cream.
A lot of ice cream. And we ate the chip. Mitch is much better at that. Well, used to be. I don't know what you're at nowadays.
My mouth loves it, but my body hates it.
Yeah. Sign of getting old, I guess, right? Yeah. But when we did that, it was like we were drinking milk, and like nothing was helping. I didn't understand. I got full before my mouth cooled down.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to drink milk, but I was like, I can't drink anymore because my stomach was so full of milk, and ice cream wasn't helping. The only thing that worked, I just had to ride it out. And then eventually, I remember the point where it got like up to its worst, and it wasn't helping. And then the only thing that I could do was just wait. And eventually I remember distinctly, I go, okay, my mouth isn't on fire as much as it was.
Yeah.
Nothing was helping.
The hottest pepper you had probably was ghost pepper at that time.
Yeah.
That's my default heat setting, fellas.
See, she's a pro.
This one chip challenge was the Carolina Reaper and then some, added in with their pepper.
It was hot.
Oh,
it was a time. It was good.
Fun fact, I have one of those, in the coffin shape.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It is easily 6 years old. I'm surprised it has not eaten through the box yet at this point. I think I keep it for posterity.
Yeah.
It is a cool look, though.
It is
like the coffin
nice.
is it's very done.
The marketing was so good.
Yeah.
So I definitely love the way the buffalo wing sauce played with this particular IPA. They have so many different ones, like smile lines, little teaser into what's coming up next, but their 3-year anniversary beer, which is only available in cans right now, but we'll get into that after a break.
Okay.
But I love for people to kind of realize just because you don't like a beer style, it just means you need the right pairing.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yes.
It surprised the hell out of me how different that beer was throughout the 3 different times we tried it, or 4 different times we tried it.
Man,
I guess I'll finish mine off.
Unpopular opinion, but the celery goes good with it too. I did a ranch celery.
With a
I am not a celery girl.
It worked out. It works out.
Celery tastes like dirt water. I don't care what anybody says.
It's hard to find any celery likers.
Celery is like that LaCroix stuff where they just wisp the water across dirt and they're like, oh, it tastes good. No, it doesn't. Nobody likes LaCroix water. Nobody likes celery. Except for Mitch.
I don't drink LaCroix, but I do drink Spindrift. Same idea.
I don't know what that is, but
it's a sparkling water.
More flavor.
Okay, more flavor, not whisk of flavor. Let's hit pause.
Okay.
Take a quick rinse break. Finish the rest of our pirouette. Let's go get that 3.
Yeah,
and then we'll come back on and do our final thoughts about it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
The countdown always throws me off. Final beer of the day. We went through a good flight. Well, final beer for here. I plan on going home having a few more. We're doing some pool and some burgers this afternoon. So
hell yeah.
That's the plan for me.
Day.
We made our way through the gambit really nicely today, thanks to Michelle.
Thank you.
We had Mexican lagers, Southern blondes, double IPAs. That Easy Always Pale Ale was a knockout. Paired it with buffalo wings, dry rub wings, pretzels with beer spread. It was a good experience today.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
You're welcome
for
Thank
that.
You guys.
And we very much look forward to Plant Bingo on September 18th.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun time here at Marble Fox off Woodbine Street. Man. It's going to be fun, led by our very own Michelle.
Yes, Shells, Pours, and Pints.
Shells, Pours, and Pints. Do you have Instagram handles for that?
I did not create my business account.
You've got your Brewchelle still.
I have Brewchelle still.
Yeah.
And then I have my personal Instagram, which is Shell Rumrill.
Okay.
At Shell Rumrill. But I don't know if it's going to be too much hassle to try to create a third one.
Yeah.
I just cross-promote on each of my formats.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Knowing that
just
friends
bring the
will
people
share
together.
it from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Different people will get exposure to the event through either my page. Everybody with Nashville beer geeks, from the beer geeks to Nashville Craft Beer Social Club.
Yeah.
Everybody has been so sweet and embracing me and this new venture, and
That's
they're
awesome.
like, please post it on these pages.
Heck yeah.
So I really love that everyone really wants to support me, what I'm trying to do. That's a lot of fun, and everybody can come out. It can be all ages. I think their chef Lewis told me that his daughter is excited to play.
Oh, there you go.
bingo.
That's awesome.
There
That's
you
awesome.
go. Chef Lewis's daughter can't drink beer yet,
Mhm.
but she can play bingo.
Heck yeah.
That's going to be a good time. And then to kind of round everything out, we've got a celebratory beer. This is Marble Fox's 3-year anniversary beer, the 3, coming in at a hefty 10.1%.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I don't expect for us to drink all of it, actually. Well, I probably will. Mitch might. Michelle, probably not.
I would not be able to drink
together.
all of this. It's only a 4-ounce pour, but come on, guys.
But it's a
That's a heavy
big
hitter.
It's a big beer.
That's a big
But
beer.
I am interested in the flavor. So Marble Fox is no stranger to triple IPAs, 10.1%. They do one every year for their anniversaries. They
Yeah.
did the 1, the 2, and now the 3. So I'm really excited. It's behind the. Well, you can still kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's right here. These are the 3 right here. So we each have a pour.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and grab it. Very nice, hazy, thick triple IPA.
If you could check the label, what kind of hops are on there?
Oh.
Yeah, let's see. 3 years of never settling, and this is how we celebrate. Triple dry hopped, 5 New Zealand hops. Waves of tropical fruit and citrus that don't quit. A whitey, Motueka, Rakau, Nectaron, and Riwaka hop
Love it.
keef. Worth the wait.
Perfect. I love those hops.
This has
Beauty.
this, by the way, is my favorite of their triple IPAs. They've done triple with Maisie, which is always really good, their Maisie series. But out of their anniversary triple IPAs, 1 was good, 2 was better, and in my opinion, they just keep getting better and better each time.
Yeah.
This one knocks it out of the park. I remember notes of pineapple when I had this one, specifically.
Nice.
So I'm excited to get into this one again.
All right.
Cheers. Gotta
Sorry.
let Mitch take his social
Damn it.
picture first. Cheers.
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers. Thanks for having me again. guys.
Absolutely.
much.
Anytime. Thank you.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So good.
Why is it so good? Dang it.
It's not too heavy,
No.
but it's not boozy,
It's not at all.
but
That's
it will
what's dangerous.
sneak up on you.
It is a
quick.
10.1%
Mm-hmm.
ABV, as you mentioned. It does not drink that way.
Nope.
No,
It-
that's dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, no. It's so good.
We'll probably finish these off of the air then, just so that
I
I'll
sip
keep
too
drinking.
quick.
I sip too quick.
Don't die.
Thank you to Michelle.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
having
so
me
much.
so much. And I look forward to sharing some updates on the event, kind of remind everybody. I did give a good month notice to allow for people who don't realize I'm doing it to kind of look into it, mark their calendars.
Yes.
I anticipate even more tickets are going to get sold as we get closer to event time. So everybody, please just go
Sign
ahead
up
and
early.
snag your ticket.
Absolutely.
It's going to be so much fun.
September 18th, 6 to 9 p.m.
Correct. Yes.
Marble
Lewis
Fox
will be
Brewing.
here, man in the grill, like he always is.
So good.
Beer wise, we'll see what's available that day, and I will talk
Yes.
about it.
We'll do it. Beer and plant bingo.
Stay posted.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Again, one more time.
Yes.
Boom.
Thank
See you guys next time.